Meghan Markle releases the official trailer for her upcoming holiday special, and the comments are brutal. Is this an early indicator and prediction of yet another failed show for Netflix? Rumor has it this show is the closing credits for Netflix to finally sunset the Sussexes for good. Have Prince Harry and Meghan Markle found themselves a new sugar mama? It appears that their lifestyle is becoming a little bit too expensive while their multi-million-dollar deals are drying up. In today's video, we're going to discuss Meghan's new holiday trailer and Harry and Meghan's new billionaire bestie who is footing the bill for their lifestyle. You guys, we have a lot of juicy royal daily tea to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax. Grab yourself a beverage and let's get into the royal daily tea. Well, guys, it's that time of year again when we need to start thinking about the holidays and picking up something special for our loved ones or perhaps ourselves. Now, y'all know I am partnered with Analucia Diamonds. They are lab-created diamonds, luxury and affordable cost, and right now they are starting their Black Friday sales. Everything is 30% off. So you can come to her website and have huge savings on all of her beautiful pieces of jewelry. Now, Analucia, everything she does is top-notch, first class. Highly recommend her. I wear her jewelry every single day. I never take it off. It is real diamonds for real women at an affordable price. So make sure you go ahead and check out Analucia. You won't be disappointed. Now you can also use my code RDT20 and save an additional 20% on top of the 30% sale. Now you can get the link to Analucia Diamonds website in the description down below. So Netflix dropped the official trailer for Meghan Markle's upcoming holiday show, With Love, Meghan, a holiday celebration. And let's just say it left a lot to be desired. Now, in my personal opinion, they're trying really, really hard to make Meghan look warm and cozy and easy and elegant. But in my personal opinion, none of those adjectives accurately describe Meghan Markle. They always try to act like Meghan Markle is this warm, fuzzy, cozy person, and she's living inside of a Nancy Meyers movie. Meghan is always acting and performing for the cameras, kind of overacting, in my personal opinion. It's kind of a half Julia Roberts, half Martha Stewart. But again, we all know the real Meghan. We've seen her for the past 7.5 years. And no matter how you wrap her, it's not going to change our opinions of Meghan Markle. Now, in her show, it kind of looks like rinse and repeat of the very first 2 seasons. Again, she's bringing in her friends and a bunch of guests that she doesn't know who were being paid to be there. Full production in a rented house, a rented kitchen, doing crafts that she's never actually done herself and probably will never do again. At least with Martha Stewart, it's her house. A lot of times they're her crafts, they're her recipes, and you can believe that she actually does those things. Again, with Meghan, she's trying to sell us a box of goods that we all know is rotten to the core. So, of course, they had to have Prince Harry do his obligated cameo for the Netflix bosses. So she carts him out and they share a kiss, which is very, very awkward. Now, a body language expert even came out and said, you can tell Harry didn't want to be there. It was awkward and he was very, very uncomfortable. Unfortunately for him, it wasn't exactly the greatest camera angle because we got a good look at his bald spot. So I'm sure he was not happy when he saw the fact that his bald spot was on full display. So I thought it'd be fun if we read some of the comments. One says, I can't wait for the actual Princess Catherine's Christmas special. Netflix present to us, keeping the comment section open. Harry reading these comments would be a great Netflix show, would be a ratings gold on Netflix. Make it happen. When Meghan says it's about making my guests feel comfortable, an example, her relatives on both sides, her ex-husband, dumped friends, journalist, nothing says Christmas like beige and brown. Mental health fatigue warning, F off Meghan. I clicked on the video, hit pause, went straight to the comments section. Enjoyed. Never mentioned the word Christmas once. It's Christmas. Blink twice, Netflix, if you're being blackmailed by the Harkles. Meghan Markle's voice is like fingernails on a blackboard. Paused immediately and ran straight to the comments. Holiday traditions, Meghan cut her father out who raised her and half of her family. No Netflix, no matter what you do, I'm not watching this show. Basically, guys, the comments roasted Meghan. No one seems to be really happy about the show, and they're all very, very negative. I have a feeling this show is going to be an utter flop, just like season 2 of her show. So basically, Rob Shooter from Shooter Scoops came out and said that Meghan Markle's holiday show is pretty much the closing credits on her contract with Netflix, that they're trying to permanently shut the door on the Sussexes. They want to get rid of Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan have been a pain in the arse. They haven't really produced anything in the past 3 years, and they're simply not worth keeping around. Now, we know back in 2020, they signed the original $100 million contract, but I can guarantee you they didn't make anything near $100 million. So now they're in a first look deal, which again isn't really much of a deal. It's kind of a nice way of saying, don't call us, we'll call you. Have your people contact our people. They're pretty much showing Meghan the door. Again, they're smiling on the outside, saying positive things, but everyone on the inside knows it's the closing credits. It's her swan song. They're basically kicking her out the door with a glass of eggnog and saying, don't come back, Meghan, don't come back. Now, I do find it interesting because Netflix, remember, has partnered with Meghan for her As Ever products, but they've done a very poor job of advertising her products. As a matter of fact, none of her products are in any of the Netflix stores, which in my opinion speaks volumes. I do believe that Netflix is ready to dump every association with Meghan and Harry, but again, they're trying to play nice for the public. But according to insiders, it's a done deal. It's dusted. They are permanently closing the door on the Sussexes. So to say that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are going through some rough financial times, I would say that's the biggest understatement of all times. Now we know that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not exactly doing well in Hollywood, even though they want to tell you the contrary. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have blown through and blew so many golden opportunities. We have never seen anybody been given so many chances to be successful with money handed to them literally on a platter and blow it up to smithereens. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they're pretty much outliving their lifestyle. They have gone through so much money, so much opportunity that now all of those deals are drying up and they're starting to panic. Now, rumor on the street is Meghan Markle has herself a brand new billionaire bestie that back in 2021, she called her my safe harbor, aka my sugar mama. Meghan Markle is not a dumb woman. No matter what you call her, she ain't dumb. She's got street smarts and she knows how to sniff out a billionaire more than anyone I've ever seen. Now, the woman is Victoria Jackson. Her and her husband are billionaires with a B, kind of like Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey. Meghan Markle surrounds herself with the uber rich Jeff Bezos of the world because she is a first class moocher. Now, we all know that Meghan and Harry like to use other people's resources and other people's money. That is a classic trait of a narcissist. And we all know that Meghan Markle is a narcissist. So she likes to use other people's money, other people's planes, other people's homes. She has no problem borrowing from other people. You know, other people borrow a cup of sugar. Meghan and Harry will borrow your house for the entire weekend. They'll borrow your private jet, etc. Meghan likes to borrow and take from other people. That is what Meghan Markle does. So the fact that she surrounds herself with the uber rich is not a surprise. And the fact that she has this woman in her back pocket, well, that's not another surprise also. So, who is Victoria Jackson? Victoria Jackson is a very well known, very successful entrepreneur. She's actually considered a skincare and makeup titan. She has dominated this field for over 30 years. Along with her husband, they have built a multi-billion-dollar business. They are behind major brands for celebrities like Cindy Crawford, to name a few. So she is one of the people you definitely want to have in your back pocket. Now, I've known about Victoria Jackson since the 80s when I was a cheerleader and on the dance team. We got a makeup kit by Victoria Jackson that came along with our dance uniform. It was blue eyeshadow, red lipstick, and red blush. As you can see, we had to wear very dark makeup when we were performing. So we knew about Victoria Jackson way back in the mid 80s. She pretty much had a contract with all of the dance teams throughout the United States. This woman has been successful for many, many years. Victoria Jackson even owns the Godmother's Bookstore. Now, in my personal opinion, that's a vanity project. She's a multi-billionaire. This is a little bookstore in Santa Barbara. I don't even think it's actually a moneymaker for them. I think it's a fun little vanity project for her and her rich friends. But alas, she is the owner of the Godmother Bookstore, the same place where Meghan Markle has her little pop-up shop for her as ever products. Again, Meghan is not featured in any of the Netflix stores. There's 2 stores in 2 huge malls, yet Netflix refuses to stock her items, but this woman's going to throw her a bone and give her a big display in the bookstore. That's the place where Meghan Markle was still on the microphone and giving her speeches and hanging out with Oprah. It's just a little bookstore in a very rich neighborhood for her friends. Again, this is a vanity project in my personal opinion. Now, we know that Meghan Markle is having a hard time with her As Ever brand. It's not doing well. It hasn't sold out. The holiday collection has been mocked. Her trailer came out. It's being mocked. Netflix is closing its doors. They are sunsetting the Sussexes off to oblivion, never to be seen from again. Spotify has dumped them. Meghan has not landed any real brand deals. Nobody will touch Meghan Markle with a 10-foot pole. She's being forced, y'all, to enter the workforce as a cameo actress, appearing in low-budget movies going right to Amazon Prime. Meghan Markle has fallen. Her star has fallen. Nobody wants to mess with her. She's embarrassing, erased from the Kardashian social media, which in my opinion was the kiss of death, and she won't be invited to Kris Jenner's holiday party in my prediction. So, of course, she's going to reach out to her safe harbor, her billionaire bestie, and many people believe that she is now honkered on to Victoria Jackson. Not only is this woman pretty much giving Harry and Meghan free reign of her private jet and her homes, but many people now believe that they could be entering into a business relationship. Now, Meghan teased on her Instagram a couple of days ago that something big was around the corner. Many people believe that Meghan Markle could be dropping a makeup line. If you remember that ridiculous photo of her on her Instagram where she's applying this no-name makeup to her face, many people believe that she's hinting a makeup line could be coming up. And I would say they're correct. I'm not sure she's going to be dropping a makeup line anytime soon. I think it's going to happen in 2026. My personal prediction, maybe she's dropping some more jam, but it could be a makeup line, which would be a complete disaster to drop a makeup line at this time, considering the fact she has not perfected any of her other products. But I do find it interesting that we saw the makeup. She's hanging out with this woman and she's hinting about something big. In my opinion, I do believe there will be a makeup collaboration, perhaps in 2026. But what do you guys think? Do you believe that Meghan Markle will drop a makeup line with Victoria Jackson next year? Or do you think she's going to drop it for the holiday season? Either way, Meghan Markle, I don't think she had the great year of 2025 that she envisioned for herself. But again, she's like a cockroach. She just keeps on going. And I have a feeling we're still going to see a lot of Meghan Markle in 2026. But what are your predictions, guys? Are you predicting a makeup line? Are you predicting more jam? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.